In today's globalized economies, industrial value chains span the globe, becoming ever more complex as manufacturers rely on interlocking networks of suppliers. Supply chain finance is helping to manage that complexity, reducing risk, supporting suppliers, and releasing corporate cash for investment in future growth. Over the past decade, the sector has grown rapidly in both scale and sophistication, with new technologies allowing startups to challenge the traditional providers of supplier finance.
The attention for supply chain finance has grown because there's more attention to two things. One is how to manage liquidity in your supply chain, and secondly, the availability of technology to make that liquidity diffusion possible.
The supply chain finance community has supported this growth by bringing together solution providers, corporations and business schools to share ideas. From a small start with the first SCF Forum at Nyenrode in 2013, the SCF community has gathered momentum as fast as the sector it serves.
So one of the main events, of course, for the supply chain finance community is the one in Amsterdam, where we try to bring the world together.
The Supply Chain Finance Forum is very unique because it brings together quite a few corporates and it is very centric on one specific topic.
I really love to see how the forum integrates companies with banks, with academia. I think it's really one of the kind.
There has been fantastic networking opportunity to meet with our clients like Kuehne+Nagel and our partners like Citibank and others. So it has been very beneficial and we look forward to being here again next year.
SCF Forum Asia is now in its third year, with many of the region's largest corporations gathering in Singapore for a day of learning and networking.
We found the event tremendously valuable. It's been an awesome day.
In Asia, there are a lot of demand from corporations for SCF. The know-how itself is not that prevalent, so there is definitely a need for such kind of a forum in this part of the world, for our members to actually do SCF at a much more efficient and effective manner.
In August, the first ever SCF Forum Americas will be held in Los Angeles, while the 8th SCF Forum Europe will be our largest ever when it's held in Amsterdam in November.
What we now see is that supply chain finance actually has a role to play in creating what I would call an inclusive and sustainable society. It allows smaller companies, smaller actors, SMEs, to connect to the supply chain and to get advantage of the credit quality and creditworthiness of the whole supply chain.
The SCF Awards recognise those corporations which have developed outstanding supply chain finance programmes, with past award winners such as Vodafone and Mezzo being joined in 2019 by Siemens.
The Supply Chain Finance Award is of high value for the supply chain finance community because it gives us one time per year an opportunity to really highlight the most innovative and the most prominent solutions that are out there.
Today, the SCF community is a truly global organisation, with its magazine, SCF Briefing, reaching over 4,000 readers across the world. Over 3,000 people have already attended SCF community conferences and networking events in Europe, Asia and the Americas. Yet the community remains true to its origins as a not-for-profit foundation dedicated to encouraging the use and development of supply chain finance. Today and in the future, the SCF community will continue bridging physical and financial supply chains across the globe.